How you going? That's my son, Yona. This video is for, first of all, foremost, my family and close friends, but it's also for anybody that knew Mikhail. Mikhail was my nephew, he was my sister's son, and here, a week ago Friday, he lost his life, and my son almost lost his life trying to save him. I'll try and explain as best I can to you the situation. My son's filled me in on everything now, but I'll show you what happened. Mikhail was on his way to Christchurch with my son, and they walked onto this ledge and they went onto that ledge there and they jumped down into here. My son swam out to here first and on that rock. They hadn't formulated any plan at all. My son just wanted to go for a swim. He's a kayaker, he knows water well. Mikhail was up there and my son was about to shout out, "Hey, don't jump in, mate, it's too swift," but Mikhail had already jumped in. And he went out into here and he got into trouble. My son was standing on this rock, just down here, and it was cold and tired, but he could see Mikhail was in trouble, and he jumped back out to try and save him. When he got out to Mikhail actually climbed up him and pushed him down underwater, and eventually my son Yona had to let him go. He actually pushed him away because he was drowning. He saw Mikhail go unconscious in the water here and realised there was nothing he could do anymore. He tried to pull him in, but he couldn't. He was weak. It's 8 degrees and he was now becoming hypothermic, and he tried like fury to get up in here, but he couldn't. The current was too much and he was taken around here. You can see where this bit of white water is. This was his last chance to grab the bank because this current goes round, and he was being taken this way again. And the very last bit is where the bank here is got the moss on it, and he managed to get a hand up on that just. Had he gone any further, if he'd gone to there, he would have gone out and he would have drowned, because this is all aerated water and there's a huge amount of pressure, and he would have died with Mikhail. But instead he got one hand up onto this bank here, and a bloke, I believe his name was Sam, I don't know yet, I haven't been able to contact, who happened to be down here, grabbed Yona's hand and pulled him up onto the bank, and then he walked back up. He was very hypothermic by now, and the ambulance came to get him. Mikhail was my sister's son. She was unwell when she had him, and so my mother raised him for about the first 6 or 7 months of his life. She had him and looked after him, and she's always kept the room, and to this day it's still there at her home. And then he was went to a foster home, to the Andersons, and they made him their child, and they raised him. Mikhail suffered that primal wound that a lot of people have when they don't have their mothers from the first early time in their life, I believe. But man, he was a wonderful person, and I spent a lot of time with him. And the good thing is I've got hours and hours of video. So at the end of this talk about him losing his life, we'll jump onto the good times we had, so we can remember some of the good times that he shared with me. Just some of them. There's so much. He was really struggling, man. He was really struggling through life, and things were deteriorating, and he was saying that he had no chance of ever being happy again. He just couldn't pick up pieces of his life. He was just struggling. We all struggle, but he was really struggling, and it made it difficult to look after him, because he would only stay for a short time and then he'd move on. And he'd said to me, "I don't have a home." And I'd say, "Come and stay with me," and he'd stay for a few days and then he'd leave, and everything he owned was in one bag. He couldn't really keep a job down for too long, and he struggled for certain things to do, but he was actually really, really clever in other ways. I don't know anybody who could talk as fast as him by reading. He could take a book and he could read it faster than you could possibly even speak. He was a great musician, he was a great rapper, he was a great storyteller, he was a great nephew. I loved him very much. And I had hoped that one day in the future, when my health was a little bit better than it is right now, that I could actually take care of him a bit more and he could come back to the farm. That was the plan, but it wasn't to be. I want to say thank you to every single one of you who extended yourself to Mikhail during his life. Every one of you that took time to try and make his journey a bit better. Really have to thank all the people in the last week too. The police did a great job. The Murchison Kayak School, which my daughter used to teach at herself. Currently she's in Canada teaching kayaking, and she'd really want to be here at this time. Dayla. Yeah, a shout out to Jess and Dan from the kayak school. They've put a lot of hours in helping with this. And all the volunteers that have tried to find his body. The police at Murchison, Matt, great job mate. And also your offsider, Josiah. And all the rest of the police. Thank you for trying to find his body. We do have closure without a body because Yona saw him go unconscious in the water, so we know that he's no longer here with us. I'll leave you guys with a bit of music from Mikhail and some moments. The first song I'm going to leave you with, it's interesting because he starts off saying at the beginning of it, "In the river." And this was a song that he made up like 7 or 8 years ago, or quite a while ago. I know, because my son was still wearing braces, and he had braces on when he's 15 and he's 22 now. So I'll leave you with that.
And no one knows what's going on, but I know that I've got something very, very wrong. Hey yo, I wanna tell you this, I wanna tell you now, I wanna tell you this, I wanna tell you this, wanna tell you now, wanna tell you this, that, yo, it hurts from within. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts.
Working on a railroad for $1 a day. Working on a railroad for $1 a day. Working on a railroad for $1 a day. Gotta get my money, gotta get my pay.
Hello. I wonder what's going on here. I hear this noise going on. You got the old coffee machine going. How's it working?
Yeah, all good.
Hey, I'm going to try and get that rabbit that I missed because it backfired, so I'll see you later. Got him. Got him. Oh, good. Jeez. How lucky was that? Bit of a nick in there. The back of it. Stick my finger in that hole and stand on its head. Pull up. As you can see, it just comes off like a nice sock. Piece of piss. Too easy. And then we've got the front. Take off by hand. Down to the head. I don't worry about cutting the fur off the feet like some guys do, because later on when I do it, it's going to be just snap, snap, cut, cut. I'll show you very quickly. So that's already skinned, that rabbit. Now, you can see it was a nice clean head shot because we haven't lost any meat. Bro, catch. Into it, crazy. Yeah, all over it. Legs, mate, a whole lot. Yeah, that's a wee kidney. You can eat that now if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah, mate, it's going to be fine. Tearing it, salted, very good for you, full of all your good nutrition. It's probably actually the most healthiest part of the rabbit, that there.
Yum.
Traditionally, when you do the spit roast or spatchcock chicken or something, the bits that burn are the thin bits around here. Coriander. A couple of tomatoes here, and I've also got some celery we're going to have with this, so it should be pretty good chomping and chewing. I reckon it's going to be just delicious. These back straps look, no, she's done, she's good. Come on mate, there we go. Is that the first time you had rabbit?
Very delicate flavour. It's tasty. I can't remember having rabbit before.
Okay. Probably the only place you would have had it would have been with me when you were younger, when you were staying.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
This is nice.
It's good, eh? It's almost like soft, tender chicken, isn't it? That is cooked to perfection, mate. That is absolutely how it should be. Bang on. Oh, I'm enjoying this. This is really nice. The basil works really well. Well, a hunting life is a mighty fine life. Up on the hill with your dog and knife. A hunting life is a mighty fine life. Mighty fine life for me, oh. Mighty fine life for me, oh. This is the pre-warm up to a haircut because it's bloody cold outside and he has to take his shirt off, otherwise his shirt will get filled with hair. Bruno wants to get in on the act. Bruno, get out of the way.
This is extremely important. I don't want to put a muscle.
I really stepped up the last haircut. Can we make it worse? Let's see. Do you trust your uncle? I'm too sexy for my hair. Cut it all off, I don't care.
I'm too sexy for my hair. Cut it all off, I don't care.
Yeah, and I'm too sexy for this cut. Cut it all off, cut the line.
I'm too sexy for this cut. Cut it all off, cut the line.
And I'm too sexy for the shave. Shave it all off, I'm so brave.
I'm too sexy for this shave. Cut it all off, I'm so brave.
And I'm too sexy for this chop. Oh, chop it all up, chop the lot.
And I'm too sexy for this job. So chop it all off and don't stop.
I'm too sexy for my hair. Cut it all off, I don't care. Yeah, I'm so sexy for my hair. Cut it all off, I don't care. I reckon she's alright, eh? It's not flash, but she's still got the scars of the last attack. You happy with it?
Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
That's so good. Definitely an improvement.
Single malt whiskey, Glenlivet.
Empty cup with deer on it.
Okay, I get the hint. Hold it close, mate. Ooh.
I raise my bed high, you see we're either do or they're gonna die. Cause you know the rats are close by, some were murdered when I'm pulling weeds from the surface. Careful you can move and disturb this, that's the purpose. Gotta be careful when you're planting, otherwise you're not advancing. How can you grow if you don't have basic knowledge of where to put the dirt in? Now we're working, getting figures deep in the dirt. We're trying to figure out how a new seed will emerge. It's a secret first, finding out I learn from the sun. That's why I'm doing it until the weeds are done, having fun. Father muckers, that's us, we don't stutter, we come with another one, another few, cause we have to handle. Underneath there's some with coriander, that's the plan. Coriander, as we jam now for a bit, moving my hands to the rhythm.
Today is Mikhail's birthday, and we are going to do some cool shit.
And I asked him what he wanted, and he said he wanted to take the Land Cruiser for a drive where he drives it.
Love my 1991 Land Cruiser. Many years ago, a beautiful thing was made. I drive my Land Cruiser to my grave.
Toyota Land Cruiser. And now we're going to have a birthday dinner. Bloody good, well done. Porterhouse. We had our first Korean barbecue last night and it was dark. And some of our chicken was a bit raw because we couldn't see whether it was cooked or not. That venison was shot by Ricky Brown. Chin chin. So we nip. He's running a bit, that's good. You want to tighten up a bit. As you tighten up, lift your rod back so you're keeping the pressure. That's beautiful. Now keep winding straight away before it's loose. Good man. That's what you do when you've got a fish on. Okay, let's do some casting so we can catch something. Nice going, nice going. That's a goodie. Keep tension on. Come backwards. Nice. Slowly. Keep going, bud. Keep walking. Keep walking. Yeah, beauty. That's a cracker. Woo! That's the fattest one of the day, mate. Awesome. Bro, smash it there, bro. Whoa, that's a ripper. Look at that. Oh man, and you played it so well too. Put it there, man. Woohoo! Is that a buzz?
Yeah.
Keep your rod up, mate. Nice fish. Just keep the tension even. Good man. Keep the tension even. Going well, bud. Going well. Keep your rod up. Oh, you're doing it, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, you better go. You're going to lose him. He's going to get away. You lost him. You lost him. What'd you learn? What did you learn, man?
Be careful.
Be careful, oh, bro. Oh, I got to laugh at the brother. He's learning all the time, man. You can't muck around, eh? He wasn't a big fish. We could have released him anyway.
I knew, and then I kicked him back in. That's all
You kicked him in the water.
I think I knew he was too small.
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, bro. High five. Yeah. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. Nice play. Bring it in, bud. Nice going. Come right up here on the land. Nice fish too, bud. Nice fish go on the land. We can get out there. It's a bloody good one. It's a beauty. It's a ripper. Get it on the land, bud. Well done, man. It's a decent sized fish. You beauty. How long you had that on for?
Oh, like 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
And you just reeled it straight in? Holy shit, that's a cracker, man. It's first fish. Put it there, bro. Whoa, you're the man. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeti. Come on here. There we go. Look at that. Another one. Mikhail is an incredibly fast reader, and it blows me away how fast he can read.
I can read fast out loud, but when I'm reading sometimes silently, I read for a bit and then my mind doesn't stay focused. So
Oh yeah?
even though I can read fast, I have to get myself to focus sometimes if it's not that gripping material.
Give us a sentence right then.
It's only in a thoughtless monetary and debit economy that we can evolve the opposite of unemployed and unwanted human beings. Death and over material systems is thus seen as the essential renewal of life, not in a negativistic sense of fatalistic, but in a positivistic and natural way. It is better that elements die and are renewed by other species than the system simplifies to extinction. It is better for the tribe if its components change than if it turns it on itself and decays as a whole. Life is then seen as a preparation for success and a renewal rather than a journey to extinction. Time is what notes as a resource.
Woo! Just heating up. This is Mikhail's fire that he put to keep himself warm tonight. So he's migrated from the house truck to a tent.
Gonna be a lot, mate. Another turn. She's good, she's good, she's good.
It's delicious.
I think I do want to eat them.
I know that Mikhail will do easy to keep up with Simon. He'll piss bowl it. No trouble, always a fit, strong unit. Geez, he ran to bloody Motawoka the other day and back just for fun, and that was like 30k, 15k there, 15k back. It was just a leisurely jog for him, so there's not going to be any problems. We're just in the hunt zone now, and there's been pigs down here where there normally isn't. Here's a pig po. She's listening. Yeah, every noise, she's keyed in. Dog's got a pig. Poe, leave it! Good dogs. Leave it. There you go, leave it. I'm gonna fill it right up with apple. Yeah, it's the one.
Amazing, all these free veggies.
Absolutely. This is what I'm trying to teach you, bro. There's food everywhere. Old Bruno hanging around for a bit of love and a bit of pork, probably. Well, she's looking good. This is just about falling apart on the rack. Just give it a wee bit on there like that. That's the first time Mikhail's harvest watercress, so there's another first as well. And there's a tip. Throw a bit of garlic in with your watercress and a bit of salt. Bloody good.
Rabbit goes down the hole, goes under the hill, goes back over the hill.
Yes.
Goes back up the rabbit hole.
Yes.
Grab these three.
Yes.
1, 2, where's the third one? Is it this one?
It's in your hands, rabbit.
Ah. This is like a magic trick. Boom, there we go.
There's his first bowline. Now do it without me doing anything. Attempt doing a bowline.
Alright. We have a rabbit hole. We have one rabbit. Rabbit goes into the hole. Rabbit comes under the hill. Then he goes back over the hill.
Yep.
He comes up into the rabbit hole again.
Mm-hmm.
I grab these three
Mm-hmm.
in that hand and then
Mm-hmm.
I pull it tight.
You sure do, brother. Keep going tight.
Tight.
Yeah.
And then we've got a bite over here.
Show me the bite.
So the bite is the bit where the main rope, this bit here,
Yeah.
grips
Yeah,
here
that's the bite there.
to pull it tight. And
Yeah.
then
He learnt to tie a bowline. I have taught so many people that. Some people get it pretty quick. You know it pretty fast, man. Put it there.
it looks like a giant nail.
Yeah, it does, eh? It's a giant nail, it's big.
Makes you look like a mini man.
It's a bit high, but we can go like this. Oh, you can lower this bit, eh? Or is it going to fall over? Oh, there we go. Is she going to start or is it going to fall over? That'll be alright.
That'd be alright.
Sweet as, bro. It's not perfect, but it's at least in a place where we can now do our gardening and it's not in the way.
Yeah, that's the
If it falls over, we'll stick it. When we get a wire tar and lockdown's over, we'll buy some nice wire tars because she's a bit crooked. Yeah. No, she's good. Mikhail and I have just been watching the fastest speaking man in the world, and he sang, or he actually talked, Michael Jackson. And then Mikhail picks up one of my CDs. This is my Balls Ups, Ballads and Bullshit CD. And he reads off the back. There's 20 songs in the CD, right? It's 80 minutes, like a double. He reads off the back the whole lot, and I shit you not. He was just as fast as the fastest man in the world. I'm not making that up, man. I don't think he could go any faster. Did you read the numbers as well? No, don't read the numbers, because each one's got a number. Just peel it off now. This is not practice. He's only just like done this once. Hold that.
Bullshit Bill 3 goes down bloody about the hunting hand fishing with Elvis, keeping hunter 50 pound cutter uses dog fell off the back of a truck by Toy Italian crazy body, you know, 50 grand beer, picture and a thief. The one that got away, complicated country with the tail of granny and made fine life reckon on your balls from a stick of for you battle dog duration, 79.55 minutes.
Is that something? I couldn't read a fraction of that fast. Okay, here's one that you've never seen before in your life. Oh, it's got really, really funny font. You probably can't read it. Can you read that font? Probably not.
Single man, the bullshit song, 60 bloody well, battle back, aperture with that again, dog enough, mean Dean McBurn, you did, old dog, old dog.
That's 9 songs. But this one here, this one's just 20 songs, man.
What if you try to do it in a kind of Clay Tool Stories accent?
Doing a Clay Tool Stories accent, you hold it. What's that accent? Yeah.
Bullshit Bill 3 goes down bloody about the hunting hand fishing with Elvis, keeping hunting 50 grand the uses dog fell off the back of a truck by Toy Italian crazy body, you know, 50 grand beer, picture of the thief, body got away, country got a company boy. The tail of granny and you might find life reckon on your balls from a stick of fear you well, old boy.
That was funny fast, man.
Recently, I haven't been as happy as I have been in the past.
Yeah.
But I think it's starting to shift a bit, and yeah, I think it's starting to shift a bit.
I've seen a shift in you.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a shift in you. Your eyes are brighter and you're starting to shine more. Really are. Yeah. And I'm really enjoying having your company too. It's been bloody awesome, mate. If I was here by myself, I'd be a sad old bastard.
I've been really enjoying it as well.
Yeah, man, really loving it, eh?
Mm.
Yeah, and be good too. If you can't be good, try and be careful. See you later. I reckon we're going to have some blueberries and some cream after this. But I'll be having another helping, eh? This is not going to be enough. Fire on the table is a good idea, eh? Our candle is the dodgiest candle you've ever seen. You probably haven't seen. I'm going to show you the candle. Don't do this at home.
You can hold the candle without doing this candle.
Look at it, mate. It's running out everywhere. Ah, it was in rubbish anyway.
Do you like my rock and roll? Go outside for one more blow. Do you like my rock and roll? Well, one last drink and on with the show. On with the show. On with the show.